Hello, this is Let's Play FB Games with some more Universe mode. I'm sorry it's taken me 3 days, but here we are. And here comes the guy who lost last night, The Rock. The fans love him, but he's not happy with himself after what happened last night at TLC. Technically last night, but 3 days ago, but who cares? I believe we're going to hear from The Rock in just a moment. The Rock has something to say, and we're going to find out what he has to say here. Just turn the volume down a little bit. Vince, you better get your ass out here right now. He's calling out the chairman. I want another title match at the Royal Rumble. Oh God, this isn't going to end well. I'll turn it up a little bit. Vince, you better hurry up. Oh shit. Here's the chairman of the board. You can't tell me what to do. However, the title will be defended at the Royal Rumble in a fatal 4-way match. That's meant to be Vince McMahon. I damn sure better get in this match. It will be Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus Bret Hart versus Batista and you if you win your match tonight. Who am I facing? Vince McMahon just walks away. He doesn't answer The Rock. And The Rock's been left with a mystery. The Rock will face a mystery opponent in the main event. So guys, we're going to find out who Hulk Hogan's going to face in the main event. But what we've cleared up here is the Bret Hart and Batista situation. At TLC last night, it ended in a 1-all in that Iron Man match, and we've decided that both men are going to go on to the Royal Rumble to face Hogan. It's going to be a fatal 4-way. So opening the I'm not going to spoil the main event, guys, but opening the show, we've got Bryan with CM Punk taking on Kofi Kingston. That's a Royal Rumble qualifying match, as is this one. CM Punk with his tag team partner Daniel Bryan against Ryback. And then the third match we have Virgil versus The Miz. The fourth match we have Yokozuna versus the Giant, and the fifth match is a main event between The Rock and the mystery opponent. It's not really a mystery, it's a guy who's been featured quite a lot recently. But we've just heard now that match will be, if The Rock wins, he gets into the match, but if the mystery opponent wins, the mystery opponent will get into the Fatal 4-Way at the Royal Rumble. So, big stakes on the line, but anyway, here we go with the opening contest of the night. Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston. We'll eventually get started.
is buzzing about this superstar being in a rut. Let's see if it ends tonight.
By the way, guys, the ring announcer is going to say there's no disqualifications match for every match because I still have it set from that from Dean Ambrose and Triple H back at TLC, and I'll change it for next episode. I can't be asked this episode. Just thought you guys should know. Anyway, the first episode of the new year, and we're getting straight into it with the Royal Rumble qualifying matches. So, will Daniel Bryan qualify here, or will Kofi Kingston?
Kofi Kingston, what an amazing story this young man has. Well, I'm sure he's thinking about what a win over the champion would mean tonight. The title's not on the line.
If a weapon is used, the other guy will just get disqualified. I'll just quit the match and simulate it. Powerbomb out the corner by Bryan. Kofi Kingston just going to work, but Daniel Bryan reversing, and now another snap suplex. I'm sorry I haven't done this in 3 days, guys, because 2 days ago I did the second ever World Cup game tournament, and yesterday, I don't know, I didn't feel like recording. I wasn't really in a good mood to record. So I'm in a good mood tonight, and I will try and do some recording as well tomorrow. It may be a Universe Mode video, it may be a third tournament, it may be both. If you guys are lucky, I'll do a Universe Mode video and a tournament video. And also, guys, I've got my capture card and all my equipment. It's just my laptop needs fixing now. And my parents said they're going to take it in to get repaired tomorrow. So guys, we should be getting to capture card recording pretty soon. And I'm happy about that because that makes Universe Mode a hell of a lot easier. And it will also make it better because I can do other streams. One of the main streams I want to do is a GTA stream. Because I have a feeling that'll be a lot of fun. I would also maybe do some FIFA streams. As well as some other games, I don't know yet. I'm going to keep the normal episodes of this as recordings and then stream the pay-per-views. I'm not sure. I think my computer should be fixed by the Royal Rumble. Easily. 1 count. You can do this in normal matches and get away with it, so. Daniel Bryan gets away with that, and top rope. Oh, missed the diving headbutt. Kofi continuing to try and fight Daniel Bryan here. Try to prove that he should be in the Royal Rumble match. Oh, boom. Do I go for that? No. Okay, I'm not doing. Damn, never mind. No, it'll work, it'll work. Just need to give me time, man. Give me time. Oh. Easy kick out for Bryan. Good kick out by Bryan. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, apple pint custard. Bryan, we know his planning here. Really? Really? Game? I try and do a catching yes lock, and that's what you do to me, game. Just like Kofi Kingston is going to receive more punishment. It's all your fault, game. Oh, damn.
He's putting those educated feet to good use. Daniel Bryan had that well scouted. Oh, out of nowhere.
So Daniel Bryan become the first entrant into the Royal Rumble, or will Kofi Kingston be?
The slightest hint of weakness in the other. And there's the reversal.
One half of the tag team champions, Daniel Bryan.
I can't wait.
Daniel Bryan and CM Punk defended their tag team championships at TLC, and that was an amazing match that we saw between those two teams. I mean, I couldn't have asked for better in a ladder match.
Just a devastating net break.
Fans continue to get on Bryan's skin. Daniel Bryan, diving headbutt. No.
He's in position, ready to strike.
And again, calling Kofi Kingston up. Daniel Bryan, yes lock, yes lock. Kofi Kingston taps. Bryan wins. Daniel Bryan is the first man into the Royal Rumble match. Good performance.
Here is your winner, representing the New World Order.
They've cheated a little bit with that chair, but
Now, let's be honest. This one wasn't even close. Oh, yeah. That was about as far from an even match as you could get.
now these guys need to stay in the ring as CM Punk is in action next. But he's going to make his entrance anyway. CM Punk has decided he's going to make his entrance anyway. Despite being already in the ring. He's going to back up to the top of the stage. He's just walking up now. He's just walking behind that stage door. Getting ready to come out. We just heard CM Punk is ready to come out when this match is ready to load. Anyway, CM Punk versus Ryback. Ryback we haven't seen in a while, and hopefully he'll want to get into the Royal Rumble match.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Daniel Bryan, representing the New World Order from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, CM Punk. You know, the WWE Universe is buzzing about this superstar being in a rut. Let's see if it ends tonight.
Apparently CM Punk is in a rut. I won't say a guy who just returned the tag team championships would be in a rut, but no, I don't know.
Approaching the ring from Sin City.
Oh wait.
291 pounds, Ryback. And we are hearing some love for this superstar here.
I don't know why I stopped using Ryback really. I just guess I didn't know what to do with him, and I didn't really have room on the card for him. He didn't really have a future, but I don't know yet. I might bring him back. But I don't really see anything happening for him between now and WrestleMania. In all honesty, but yeah, never know. Never know what's happening in my universe. If I put all the guys on my universe in a match at WrestleMania, I'd probably got 30 matches or something. I don't really want that. Ryback wins the test of strength and a belly to back slam. Ryback reverses. It isn't a no disqualifications match. I just couldn't be bothered changing this. No, it's not. I couldn't be bothered. It's I just forgot till now. And now I can't be bothered. If I maybe put the controller down on my desk and pressed A, I'd probably win the test of strength. But okay. And now CM Punk with a snap suplex. Nice neck breaker. One count and Ryback kicks out usually. Ryback mainly was I don't know what Ryback hasn't really done anything in my universe. I kind of slightly involved him in the championship picture, but I don't really know. I don't really know what to do with him. He doesn't seem to fit anywhere. Because he's too good for NXT. I don't know what he'd do on SmackDown. And plus he suits A, he suits Raw, and B, he'd probably have a better future on Raw. I don't know, I might give him a United States Championship match in the future. Not against a Giant, maybe against a Giant, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe he could be the guy who ends a Giant streak. I've not decided yet. Plenty of backbreakers for everyone here. Ryback back drops out of it. Suplexed him into that chair, the Punk. Oh, into the chair. Punk has dominated Ryback. High knee followed by the Bulldog, and Ryback could be done here. No. These two men have had quite a good match here. CM Punk obviously had most of the control, but leg drop from the top rope, could do it. 2.5. And Punk with the backbreaker again. Ryback's in trouble here. What the hell is Bryan doing? Is he tearing apart the announce table? Anyway, Ryback's just slamming Punk's head against the ground. Continuing to do that, actually.
And these shortcuts just make me so sick. Wild strike misses the target. Ryback's in trouble. Oh, his spine bending and cracking from that backbreaker.
He has, okay.
Hey, get down from there. Don't make me come get you.
Clear the table.
You're gonna do anything. Punk displaying some of that tremendous ego. Again, no countouts. These competitors can do whatever they want outside of the ring.
Oh, Ryback throwing shit back in.
Going back inside.
Bryan coming into the ring. Oh.
You see this goal? This is important. Do you hear it? Oh man, so powerful.
I don't think Ryback just saw what Bryan did there.
You're tuned into
Now
Monday Night
Punk.
Raw. And he slams right into that exposed turnbuckle.
But Ryback
You see that?
fights back.
Your spine adjusted. Jeez, reversal.
Hook to the eye and now. Oh, the backbreaker. Oh, reversed.
Here comes
And now Ryback.
These athletes seem to
Bag
have
crack stunner.
what a fierce kick. Wow, that actually
I might pull out a bag crack stunner to a signature.
Punk countered it. You see this goal? This is important. Do you hear it? Oh man, so powerful. CM Punk, a multi-time Money in the Bank winner, a multi-time world champion.
Damn it. Everything I do, Ryback reverses now.
Reversal.
I wanted to hit a freaking elbow, but oh well.
Oh man, they don't even seem hurt after that. Look at that knee. What an impact.
Now Daniel Bryan gets down to CM Punk. Go to sleep. How did Ryback kick out of the GTS?
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. Uh-oh. That was an insane move. What makes a man even want to take a gamble like that?
Punk has had Ryback in total control here. And now the Vice, the Anaconda Vice applied to Ryback. And Ryback has no choice but to tap. CM Punk and Daniel Bryan dominating again for the NWO here tonight.
Here is your winner, representing the New World Order, CM Punk. What a phenomenal contest. I can guarantee this match will be discussed heavily on WWE.com.
Next match, the third Rumble qualifying match. One half the Hollywood show-offs, The Miz will take on Virgil.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match.
No, it's not.
Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 250 pounds, Virgil. Listen to this WWE Universe. They've been waiting all night to see their favorite superstar.
Dolph Ziggler not here tonight. The Miz is.
From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds, The Miz. Both superstars look ready. I'm excited for this one.
Anyway, here's the Miz. And he's going to be taking on Virgil in this match. Not the best match, I suppose, for a Royal Rumble qualifying match, but not a bad one. Miz getting nearly shots in on Virgil, but Virgil reversing. And he's also reversing. And now Miz trying to take Virgil down in the corner. Virgil, if he wants to come back and be a success, he needs to get into the Royal Rumble and win it. But will he beat the Miz to get into the Royal Rumble? Been pretty even to start of this match. And now out comes the Miz. Virgil reverses on the outside. Bulldog by the Miz. The Miz says he wants to get into the Royal Rumble and will beat Virgil to get into the Royal Rumble. No countouts here, guys, because it's on the DQ and no count out. Probably be an 8 right now. Who, Virgil? Virgil knocks Miz down in the corner. Come on, Virgil, that was just uncalled for. And we've heard backstage that The Rock is not happy with not being granted another one-on-one rematch against Hollywood Hulk Hogan. But he says he'll whip all those three guys' candy asses anyway when it comes to Royal Rumble, and he'll whip the candy ass of the mystery opponent tonight as well to get into that match. So if the guy who's facing The Rock wins, he gets into the match instead of The Rock. I think The Rock will be happy with that. Weird sound there, I don't even know what it was. Anyway, Miz going to work well here on Virgil. Dropkick to the knee. Oh, Virgil reversing again. The Miz try to work on Virgil's legs. And now attempting the figure 4. I don't think it's to really make Virgil tap out. I think it's just to soften up the legs of Virgil so he can maybe go for it again later in the match. I think I'm right. Virgil reverses. Miz reverses. And now a takedown by the Miz. Dragon screw leg whip on the leg. And I think I was right, the Miz has been working on those legs this entire match. But every time the Miz gets some momentum going, Virgil's there to counter. And now Miz doing something we don't see often from the Miz. Top rope, knockdown. And now hitting the leg off the canvas again. And the second time. Another dragon screw leg whip. Virgil gets up quickly from that move, and now Miz is going to have to try and outpace him here. Again on the leg of Virgil. Oh, atomic drop. Virgil tried to pin after atomic drop. Miz kicks out. Virgil though won't let Miz get in your room to work here. Turning Virgil around in the corner. Top rope. Virgil's in trouble here. And now Miz. Again, figure 4 leg lock from the Miz. All the matches tonight have so far been won by submission. And this match is no different. Virgil has to tap out and the Miz qualifies for the Royal Rumble. Miz is the third man going into the Royal Rumble match. Who's going to be the fourth? Is it going to be the undefeated Giant or is it going to be Yokozuna? Haven't seen Yokozuna since Survivor Series, but he wants in this Royal Rumble match and he says he will go through anyone to get it. And the Giant isn't just anyone, he's unbeaten. He is definitely the best performer on the roster right now. He's been undefeated since September. But anyway, Yokozuna, the biggest man in WWE.
Is a no disqualifications match. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Mr. Fuji, weighing 505 pounds, Yokozuna. Listen to this WWE Universe. They've been waiting all night to see their favorite superstar.
Here comes the final NWO member who is eligible to get into the Royal Rumble match.
And approaching the ring, representing the New World Order, standing 7 feet tall, weighing 500 pounds, the United States Champion, the Giant. And we are hearing some love for this superstar here.
And we've heard tonight, the Giant has said he will not defend his United States Championship, meaning he will get stripped of it following tonight's episode of Raw. However, the Giant does have the right to enter into the 6-man Battle Royal, which is going to happen on main event for the vacant title. The Giant will be allowed in that match. If he so pleases. That match will be over the top rope. So if the Giant did lose, he would stay undefeated because he won't be pinned or submitted yet. So the Giant will be stripped of the United States Championship tonight. But I don't think the Giant cares about getting stripped for the title. What he wants to do here is he wants to get into the Royal Rumble and win it, because he knows he can win it. He has the power to win it. Slap Yokozuna's chest. Again. Another chop to Yokozuna's chest. He's going to try and make it 3 here. Giant and Yokozuna, the two biggest men in this universe mode in the WWE, fighting off tonight. And I think Big Show and Yokozuna were in a match in the old ECW, but this isn't the Big Show now. This is the Giant. The Big Show's going absolutely nowhere. So he grew his hair. And the Giant is back. The Giant has been back since September, and he has gone undefeated. The Giant has definitely made a name for himself. He's one of the biggest guys in the company. If the Giant wasn't affiliated with Hulk Hogan, I think he would definitely have had a shot at the title and possibly won the title, the WWE Championship, that is. Chokeslam, top rope. That should be more of a finisher than just a normal move, in my honest opinion. What's the Giant going to do here? He's going to follow his slam Yokozuna. Jesus Christ, that's going to do it. That's got to do it, hasn't it? One. No, Yokozuna putting up a good fight tonight. So the Giant has said he said before this match he knows he's going to be stripped of the United States Championship, but he will win it back straight away at main event. He knows he's going to win it back. I've got it to my arm, one sec. Sorry guys, my arm was itchy. Samoan drop by Yokozuna. What a Samoan drop. Very impactful. Kick to the face by the Giant, and now the Giant taking Yokozuna down. My arm is getting really itchy, really badly itchy. I like to have this match. Big boot by the Giant. He's got to be out cold. I'm going to have to itch it after this match. Oh well. God damn it, the ass bomb never works for anyone, does it? The ass bomb in the corner, it's not worked for Giant or Yokozuna yet. Yet. I don't know who that's for. The move could end the match or career. I don't know who that could be directed towards, because both these men could do that. Powerbomb by the Giant. Now pin. And now another powerbomb attempt by the Giant, and he hits it. Another cover. Only a 2 count. Now Yokozuna getting lifted up by the neck. And now a third powerbomb by the Giant. That's got to do it. No, Fuji getting involved. And now another powerbomb attempt by the Giant. Finally reversed by Yokozuna, planting the Giant's head into the mat. Catches him and sidewalk slam. Kick out.
And now the toll of this very physical contest is beginning to show on his body.
Big Show's got Yokozuna definitely in trouble here. Another power bomb. Two count again by Yokozuna. Fuji's not even bothered now.
This massive figure has agility and balance never before seen in a man his size. He's been known to throw drop kicks and even dive off the top rope. Oh, how the heck.
Oh, that's bomb by Yokozuna.
That's definitely going to the canvas the hard way. He used all his weight.
And here comes Yokozuna coming back.
Oh, the punch connects. Not fast enough.
Reversal by the Giant. Picks him up by the neck. And another power bomb. Definitely a 3 count. That was definitely a 3 count. And Yokozuna looking to take advantage here. May do so. Belly to belly. Easy kick out. Uh-oh. Yokozuna's in trouble. Choke slam by the Giant. What's he doing here? Uh-oh, second choke slam. Yokozuna tried to do a bonsai drop, but Big Show countered it. And now he's going to make Yokozuna pay. Count it, ref. The Giant is in the Royal Rumble match. And that spells bad news for Miz and the other competitors that are going to get in eventually. JBL. And it looks like JBL is one of the men who wants that United States Championship. I'm going to have to cover the screen up here so it doesn't ruin who the guy is, even though it's a guy who's always involved, well, more often than not involved in Raw, but I want to keep the surprise. Anyway, JBL, I think he's going to be in that United States Championship match tomorrow. And here comes The Rock again. Here he is. The man who has defeated Batista, the man who has defeated Bret Hart.
From Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 215 pounds, Dean Ambrose. Listen to this WWE Universe. They've been waiting all night to see their favorite superstar.
And the man who has defeated the WWE Champion, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Dean Ambrose just has to defeat The Rock, and then he's going to be involved in that fatal 4-way for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. This man has definitely picked up his game as of late, and he could have a WWE Championship match at the Royal Rumble if he defeats The Rock here tonight. That's if, not when. The Rock is fired up, and we've heard that this actually will be a no disqualifications match. No disqualifications rule will be in effect here. This means that guys can use weapons in this and not be disqualified for it, obviously. Because Dean Ambrose loves to use a chair, as we learned back at TLC, and we also know that The Rock has a lot of rage, and he wants to take it out on Ambrose. Ambrose tests his strength, wins into the corner with Irish Whip, and now punches to the stomach of The Rock. Will Dean Ambrose get into the WWE World Heavyweight, not WWE, WWE Championship match? There's too many initials and words and stuff. Or will The Rock manage to get another chance at his former title? That he lost back to Brock Lesnar, back at SummerSlam. The only thing is, The Rock lost the title to Brock Lesnar, but then Brock Lesnar lost to the returning Bret Hart, who challenged him to a match right there and then. Brock Lesnar accepted. It was still SummerSlam, of course, and Brock Lesnar lost the title. And then Bret Hart did retain against Brock Lesnar at Night Champions. Let's go through the WWE Championship history. At Extreme Rules, Stone Cold Steve Austin was the champion, and he defended it successfully against Batista in a 2 out of 3 falls match, where Stone Cold won 2-1. He then lost it to the man we're seeing against Dean Ambrose here, The Rock, over the limit. The Rock then retained it against Stone Cold at No Way Out, and then The Rock defeated Brock Lesnar at Money in the Bank to retain the WWE Championship, but The Rock lost it to Brock Lesnar, maybe a bit controversially, but he lost the title to Brock Lesnar after a brilliant match at SummerSlam. And then Bret Hart challenged Brock Lesnar to a match, and like I said, Bret Hart won the title, and he also retained it against Brock Lesnar at Night Champions. Hell in a Cell, Bret Hart defended his WWE Championship against Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin, who were in a feud with each other at the time, in a triple threat Hell in a Cell match. And of course, Bret Hart retained there. Following that match, Bret Hart had a match against Hollywood Hulk Hogan, who is now a WWE champion, at Survivor Series, and due to some interference by the special guest referee Batista, the Hollywood Hulk Hogan retained. I just noticed Dean Ambrose is busted up, and Rock has definitely let out his rage so far, and he's not even used a weapon yet. And then, as you know, at TLC, just there, The Rock lost to Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Well, it went to a no contest because Rock and Hogan brawled to the back, and then it turned out the rest of the NWO were there, and they all fought The Rock. The Rock did get one up on the Giant, but the tag team champions CM Punk and Daniel Bryan stopped him in the tracks. Well, The Rock did knock out Daniel Bryan, but CM Punk managed to stop The Rock, and then Hulk Hogan came to the back and hit The Rock's head off a wall, which means Rock may have mild concussion symptoms, but he's not letting them get to him, obviously. The Rock has a lot of rage to let out here tonight. He's ready to lay the smack down. Layeth the smacketh down. We told you Rock had a lot of rage tonight, and this is proof right here. Rock bottom. I don't think Dean Ambrose stands a chance, in all honesty. The Rock has got way too much rage. The Rock really wants that match. This is a different side of Rock, what we usually see. The Rock is never usually this brutal with his methods of getting a shot at the title. But The Rock has lost the title at SummerSlam and really wants it back. If The Rock can win this match, he might become the first two-time WWE champion in my universe mode. And now The Rock taking a risk from the top rope and knocking Ambrose down. Ambrose has had no offense. Rock needs to calm down here. And now the sharpshooter to Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose isn't even broken, it's just The Rock is destroying him. And Dean taps out on the outside. The Rock has completely destroyed Dean Ambrose. And I fear the end is near for Ambrose. Ambrose has not had an offensive move really since the beginning. Ambrose trying to fight back, but will he be able to? I don't know. The Rock with the stomps. Dean Ambrose taking The Rock down, but The Rock getting out of it. And now another suplex. Telling Dean Ambrose to bring it, but Dean Ambrose cannot bring it. He's getting really tired here. The Rock has just not let up. The Rock has completely destroyed Ambrose here. Oh, reversal. And now Ambrose looking to fight back. Maybe too late though, but you never know. Ambrose can surprise you. Oh, Dean Ambrose just ran straight into a rock bottom. And now look what The Rock is setting up for. Getting the people on their feet. This is a Rock we like to see, not the brutal Rock we've seen the most of this match. People's elbow. That's going to do it. 1, 2, 3. The Rock has just destroyed Dean Ambrose in this main event here tonight. The Rock proving he deserves to be in that match.
Absolutely amazing. We knew he felt he had to win this one tonight. I mean, there's absolutely no way to underscore how big this victory is. Perhaps the biggest in his life. What a great finish to this night. Join us next week on WWE Raw.
So ladies and gentlemen, we know what our WWE Championship match at the Royal Rumble will be. It'll be Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus Bret Hart versus Batista versus The Rock. This has been Let's Play FB Games with episode 167. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time for some NXT.